Hi students, have a great day. So these are the just a list of exercises which I have made already. YouTube videos for this has been made, and if you have not seen, you can see these videos if required. Okay, so let me proceed up to 4.1, 4.2 I have done. So I am just continuing this. Okay, so let me change the color of the ink. Yeah, so now I'm going to start with the 4.3 exercise. Okay, so before getting into 4.3, I'll just give a quick recap of what we have done in first and second. So we have find solution of quadratic equation. So this is a general form of quadratic equation, and finding the solution means finding the value of the variable. Okay, so solution means we are finding the value of the variable. So we in this your 10 chapters, fourth, you have been given 3 methods. So one is factorization, second one completing the squares, and third one quadratic equation. Okay, so 4.2 exercise we have seen factorization method for finding the solution. In this we are going to see completing the squares and quadratic equation. Okay, this is a little bit lengthy exercise, and we require more explanation, so I am proceeding with the chapter. Okay, so here method of completing a square. So just follow this step by step, then you can understand what you are doing. After doing two sums, you can understand why we are doing the steps. Just first initially you follow the steps, then you can understand. Okay, see here I'll take one example. So this example I'm taking from your exercise only, because one sum will get solved here itself, and I can explain the same also. 7x plus 3, this I am taking as an example, and this is your exercise first question also. Okay, so after taking this example, I will map one by one the points here. Remove the coefficient of x square. How to remove coefficient? What is the coefficient of x square here? 2. You have to remove means you can straightly cancel. So how to remove? What you have to do? You have to take x square coefficient as common outside, plus 3 by 2. Why are you writing 3 by 2, 7 by 2? You just multiply now and see. This will give 2x square. This 2 will get cancelled. You will get minus 7x, and 2 into 3 by 2 will be 3. So the first equation is not changed. So when you are taking common outside, you have to multiply and see this. You should get this value. So if I multiply 2 into 7 by 2, then only I will get minus 7x. Okay, so it's like your regular taking common process only. Okay, so now this 2 will go here, so the equation will become x square minus 7 by 2x plus 3 by 2 equal to 0 by 2, which is equal to 0. So this will not be there, right? So first step is done. This is only your first point is done. So now the second point, divide the coefficient of x by 2. So what is the coefficient of x here? Coefficient of x we have to take actually with the sign, means it is minus 7 by 2, but you take without the sign. Okay, so coefficient of x by 2. So 7 by 2 is the coefficient. So divide that by 2. What will you get? 7 by 4. Okay, got this na? 7 by 2 into this is 2 by 1. If it comes to the numerator, it will become 1 by 2. So it will be 7 by 4. Okay, so this is done. 7 by 4 I got. Second point is done. On dividing I got 7 by 4. Then what is the third point? This is done. Add and subtract square of that. Square of that means what you got in second point. Square of that 7 by 4 whole square, and subtract. Add and subtract. So where to add and subtract? Where? In this equation. Okay, so this will become x square. The equation will be as such, don't change the equation. Okay, so I see many students, they will write here itself 7 by 4 whole square x and 7 by 4 minus. Not that way. Your equation should be as such, and this 2 you have to attach to the equation. Okay, 7 by 4 whole square and minus 7 by 4 whole square. Getting? So now what you have to do, see the sign of the coefficient of x. Fourth step, third step is done. Fourth step is then formed in the way of, you have to make it in the a square minus b square formula. So for that, what you have to do, check the sign of the coefficient of x, minus. So that means, see here, if I am taking a minus b whole square, I will get a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, so that means the coefficient of x will be minus, right? The middle term will be minus. So here also, this is going, since this is minus, this will be of the form of a minus b whole square. Take any of, you have to take either this or this for making this one. Okay, so here it is, since it is minus, we are taking 7 by 4 whole square. So expand this and see, you can understand. A minus b whole square. So a square, this one. 2ab minus 2ab, this one. And b square, this one. All three are included in this. So what is left out? 3 by 2 and minus 7 by 4. So make it in a separate, write separately. Okay, 7 by 4 whole square. Then up to this it is clear. We have to write either in the form of a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. So for that we have to check the sign of x coefficient sign. If it is minus, obviously that will become a minus b whole square. If it is plus, it will become a plus b whole square. Is this clear? Okay, so now after this I have to proceed. Let me you have to copy here x minus 7 by 4 whole square, I guess, plus 3 by 2 minus 7 by 4 whole square. Is this right? Yes. Okay, so this is the thing you got, equal to 0. They are also equal to 0. Put that. So keep it as such, x minus 7 by 4 whole square plus 3 by 2 minus, expand now, 49 by 16 equal to 0. So now if you solve this, you are getting minus 25 by 16, and here x minus 7 by 4 whole square. So x minus 7 by 4 whole square minus 5 square by 4 square minus 5 by 4 whole square equal to 0. Is this okay? Is this clear? Now what you have achieved? You have achieved a square minus b square. So this is our fourth point. In all of the sums, we can arrive at a square minus b square form. Why we are arriving at a square minus b square? Because after this you can either expand using a plus b into a minus b, or we can take, one minus will be here. So if you take that side, it will become plus only. So x minus 7 by 4 whole square is equal to 5 by 4 whole square. It will become like this. Okay, so then x minus 7 by 4 equal to 5 by 4 plus or minus, because if you are removing the square, it can be either positive or negative. So x is equal to 5 by 4 plus 7 by 4 or minus 5 by 4 plus 7 by 4. This minus we are bringing this side, that will be plus only. This plus or minus 5 by 4. So one time we have to take plus 5 by 4, another time minus 5 by 4. So the value will be 12 by 4, that is 3, or 7 minus 5, 2 by 4, that is 1 by 2. So x hold the value of 3 or 1 by 2. So this is by using the method of completing the square. So now you just check one more time whether you can understand or not. So remove the coefficient of x square. So we have to take common outside, and here the coefficient of x square is 1. remove means it has to be 1. That is done, first step done. Then divide the coefficient of x by 2. So without the sign you take 7 by 2 is the coefficient of x. Dividing you are getting 7 by 4. Second step done. Add and subtract square of that. Square of that means this 7 by 4 square you have to add and subtract to this equation. Don't change the existing equation and don't cancel this also. If it is 8 by 4 also, you don't put 2 square. You keep it as such, 7 by 4 whole square minus 7 by 4 whole square. After this, you have to take one side as a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. That depends on the sign of the x coefficient. If it is minus, it will get a minus b whole square, and if it is plus, you will get a plus b whole square. So x minus 7 by 4 whole square. You have to use this one, which we have added and subtract. That will be b. That will be b square. Okay. So after doing this, you expand and see what are the terms we have arrived, and only take the remaining over here. Then expand now, square now, and then add, and you will arrive at a square minus b square at one point of time. So from that you can proceed to find the value of x. So this is completing the square. Just follow the steps blindly, and after 1 or 2 sums you can understand what you are doing, why we are doing. Okay, if you track this example with this 4 steps, you can understand now itself, but by doing by yourself you can understand clearly. Okay, so quadratic formula. Next method for finding the solution of variable. So ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is the general form of a quadratic equation. So if that is the general form, then these two are the quadratic formula. So we can generally write it as minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. It should be 2a. Okay, so here if this is inside the root, okay, if it is negative inside the root, you know it is imaginary. Okay, it's not a real number. We can't find a negative of any variable, any value. We cannot find the exact root, so it will become I, imaginary number. So if b square minus 4ac, that is which is within the root, if it is negative, then the roots won't be real. Okay, so now I'm taking the same example again, because this is of your second question in the exercise second one and first question. So again they have asked to solve you by using this formula. So I'm taking this question. Okay, so here what is a? The coefficient of x square, 2. What is b? Coefficient of x, minus 7. What is c? Constant, 3. So what's our formula? X is equal to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. So apply the values. Minus of minus b, that is b is minus 7. Already minus is there in our formula. So plus or minus. So minus 7 whole square minus 4ac by 2a. Minus into minus, plus 7, 49 minus 24 divided by 2a, 4. Okay, 7 plus or minus how much? 25 divided by 4. 7 plus or minus 5 by 4. So 7 plus 5 by 4 or 7 minus 5 by 4, 12 by 4, 2 by 4, 3, 2, sorry 1 by 2. So is this the answer here also? Here see, by using this method, completing the square also we got the same, and by using quadratic also we got the same. Okay, quadratic is little bit easier to the students compared to completing the square, but completing the square, if you understand that clearly what is told, then you can do that also easily. Okay, so this question we have done now in both, so I am skipping this. So next question is 2x square plus x minus 4. We have to use completing the square method. So the first step is remove the coefficient of x square. Okay. So first step is over x square plus x by 2 minus 4 by 2 equal to 0. So now the second step is coefficient of x 1 by 2. Divide that by 2, which will become 1 by 4. Okay. So and the third step is square it, add and subtract. Square it, add and subtract. With what? With the first equation. Okay. So x square plus x by 2 minus 4 by 2. The equation will be as such. With that we will add the third step, square, add and subtract. Okay, so this will be equal to 0. So now see the coefficient of x, it is plus, so a plus b whole square. We have to take this one now, whole square. Now expand this, a square, 2ab and b square. So what is left out? This 2. So minus 4 by 2 minus 1 by 4 whole square equal to 0. Getting? So I have done this 4 steps which I have explained only. So just listen this. After expanding we get all these 3 terms and we have to take the remaining terms, group it over here. Okay. Minus, square it, minus 1 by 16. On adding what you will get? So till this stage don't cut anything, cancel anything or simplify anything, no need. Keep it as such. 16 2s are 2 8s are 16, 8 4s are 32. So you'll get minus 33 by 16 equal to 0. So you have to write in the form of a square minus b square. So we have to write 33, we won't get a direct square. So it will become root 33. For 4 it will be 4 whole square. If you square this, you will get this term, right? So now this is of the form a square minus b square. So x plus 1 by 4 is equal to, taking that side, since it is a square term, it will become plus or minus. Okay, so x is equal to plus root 33 by 4. This, if you take this side, minus 1 by 4, that is one term, and then this minus root 33 by 4 minus 1 by 4. These two are the two values. Okay. S same again. See here also first step is you have to remove the square term. This 4 by 4 will get cancelled, you will get root 3x. Here it will become 3 by 4 equal to 0. So 4 on taking on the other side, that will become 0. 0 by 4, 0. So first step is done. Second step is divide the coefficient of x by 2, root 3 by 2. Third step is square that, add and subtract. Don't cancel or expand anything. So where to add? In first equation. So x square plus root 3x done. I have attached, added, subtracted to the first equation. Don't change this equation again and again. I am saying don't change this equation. Now next step is a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. Which one? X coefficient is plus, so it is a plus this term. Okay, any one term, keep it as such and square, a plus b whole square. Expand this, x square, 2ab and b square. So what is remaining? This 2. So 3 by 4 minus 3 by 2 whole square equal to 0. So x plus root 3 by 2 whole square is 3 by 4 minus 3 by 4. This is getting cancelled here. So the value is x plus root 3 by 2 whole square equal to 0. X is equal to minus root 3 by 2. So the value is same. Both values will be same. Minus root 3 by 2 and minus root 3 by 2. So next question is 2x square plus x plus 4. So again following the first step, just go only by the steps I told. You will arrive at that. Then after some time you can understand why are you doing in this way. Okay. So x square plus x by 2 plus 4 by 2 equal to 0. First is done. Second is, what is coefficient of x? 1 by 2. Divide that by 2. So you will get 1 by 4. The third step is square that, add and subtract that. To where? To first equation. So x square plus 1 by 2x plus 4 by 2 plus 1 by 4 right. This is done. So now see the sign of x, it is plus, so here it will be x plus 1 by 4 whole square. So x square 2ab b square. Then remaining this two, group that separately. You will get, I have expanded here itself. So this one, okay. So if you take LCM, (16, 32). Are we doing the same question? Now, so x plus 4, 1 by 4 whole square plus 31 by 16. So if I am writing in square, it will be root 31 by 4 whole square. Expand that and see. Root 31 into root 31, 31. 4 into 4, 16. This is done. Now, here we are not getting a square minus b square. If you are not getting a square minus b square, then what will happen? Here we will get minus of root 31 by 4 whole square. So, a negative number and root. See, if we take x plus 1 by 4, I have to use plus or minus of this one. So this is, since this is negative, the root value will become imaginary. So there are no real roots. Okay. So that only I said it should be of a square minus b square form. In this question we are not getting, that means we are getting imaginary number. So there is no real roots. Okay. So this question we have done while explaining quadratic equation formula. So this is done. So I am skipping this one here. So the second question is same questions. In the first one they are asking to solve by quadratic equation. So you write what is a is coefficient of x square, b is coefficient of 1 and c is along with the sign the value of constant. So the value of x is minus 1 plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, just solve this, keep solving this, you will get the answer. So the value of value of x are, and x is equal to minus 1 minus root 33 by 4. See, here we are having plus or minus, so one time you will take plus and another time you will make minus. So these two are the value of x. Okay. Next question. See, while using this method it will be little easy. So in exam, if you are not clearly told by what method, just it is given only find the solution of a quadratic equation. You can use any of the method in which you are comfortable. Okay, you can either use factorization or completing the square or quadratic equation, provided the question is not specific on the method. Okay. Minus b what's up, this is getting 0 root, so it will be equal roots. Minus 4 root 3 by 8 is equal to minus root 3 by 2. So both the values of x will be minus root 3 by 2 and minus root 3 by 2. So since it is quadratic, what is the power, that many values we get for roots x. If it is 2, power is highest power is 2, we get 2 values for the equation. If the highest power is 3, we get 3 values. So you have to write both are real roots. The value is same, but we have to write two values are same, and minus 3 by 2 and minus 3 by 2. Okay. Since this term vanishes, we get only this first term. Okay. Fourth question. A is equal to, but please write this A, B, C value so that you won't make mistakes. Okay, yeah, we can do directly also, but better to write. And also write this formula before you proceed. Every sum I am also writing just for you to understand where we are applying and what we are applying. Okay, minus 1 plus or minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Yeah, see here this bracket is square is getting negative. Minus 1 plus or minus minus 31, 4. You can compare this answer with the first completing square also. Both should be same. There also we have told na, within the root if you are getting negative, then this value will is imaginary. So in this question there are no real roots. This is the same we have solved in completing the square also, same questions only. So you can compare the answers of that. Both should be same. By whatever method you find, the value should be same only. Okay. So next question is find the roots of the following equation. Here as I said, they have not mentioned by which method. So you can choose the method in which you are comfortable. Okay. So here take LCM. Here it is like this, na? X minus 1 by x minus 3 equal to 0. X square minus 1 minus 3x is equal to 0. You can write it in the standard form before proceeding. This is done. So now I can take by quadratic equation also or by completing square, whichever you feel like or you want to practice like. Okay, so if you feel you are not comfortable with completing the square, you can do by that method and check whether you are comfortable. Okay, so here it is done. Minus b. Already formula there is one minus. You want me to write this formula again? Okay, here it is. B square minus 4ac by 2a. Here there is already a minus and b also has minus, so both minus will get plus. B square minus 4ac, right? Substitute the values once and then you solve, because while you are substituting itself, if you are solving, then you may prone to make mistakes. Better to avoid that. that's it. This is the answer. Okay, very easy. Quadratic equation is very easy. Completing the square, if you practice little bit of more sums, then it will be, you will become get comfortable. Okay, so some mistakes you do in completing the square when you are practicing for the first time, so that you can avoid by solving more questions. So next one is, this is also solve the equation, that's it. So you can use a method of your comfort. So how to, first of all you have to make it into a quadratic equation. For that you have to find the LCM here and group everything. So here it is x minus 7 minus of x plus 4, taking LCM. Okay, so what is left out here? Hope you know LCM, but still I am explaining. You are taking, multiplying these two, and what is left out here? X minus 7. So you have to multiply x by x minus 7 in the numerator. Here x plus 4 is not there, so you have to multiply by, in the numerator, by x plus 4. Okay. I'm just expanding this, taking this minus inside. Okay, and you have to multiply the denominator, x square minus 7x plus 4x minus 28. Okay, so here x will get cancelled, and minus 11 by 30, 11 will also get cancelled. So I have only minus 1 here. Don't leave this minus 1, only 11 I have cancelled. Okay, x square minus 3x minus 28. Just these are all your normal expansion only, you can keep doing. So x square minus 3x minus 28, this 30 I am bringing this side. Minus 28, 2. So now this is a very simplified equation. See this one and see this one. Okay, so this is done. Now again you want for whatever method, a is equal to 1, b minus 3, c 2. Which method? Quadratic, minus b square minus 4ac. Please write the formula here, I forgot to write. Minus b plus or minus that formula. Okay, 2a. Done. Sorry, 3. 9 minus 8 by 2. So 3, here it will become 1. So 3 by 2 is the only value. So the value is, no, I'm sorry, this is 1, not 0. 3 plus or minus 1 by 2. So you will get two values, 3 plus 1 by 2 and 3 minus 1 by 2. So 4 by 2 is 2, 2 by 2 is 1. So x will have the value of 2 and 1. Okay. Yes, next question. Yeah, here you have to frame the equation by yourself. The equation is not given, based on the sentence you have to form. The sum of reciprocals of Rahman's age, reciprocal of Rahman age 3 years ago and 5 years from now. Okay, so first of all let us consider currently, consider x is Rahman's age now, currently. Suppose if it's 2022, now the Rahman's age is x. Now coming to the question, 3 years ago, reciprocal, sum, these are the keywords. 3 years ago means before 2019, now it is 22 means it is 2019. That means we have to subtract 3 years from his current age. Sum, here it is sum, reciprocal done, sum is done, and now we have to see 5 years from now. 5 years from now means this is the current age, we have to add 5 years. 3 years before means we have to subtract, obviously, hai na? So and 5 years from now means we have to add. Reciprocal is given, sum is given. What is the value of this? This is 1 by 3. That's it. Now we have, this is similar to your previous sum. Okay, so we have to take LCM. And solve that. So x plus x, 2x plus 2, 1 by 3. Expand this. So cross multiply. Five x minus 3x, 2x minus 15. So 6x I'm taking this side, so minus 4x, 6 also I'm taking this side, minus okay. So this is the equation we got, and now we can do by any of the method. Okay, either by completing the square or quadratic. Okay, so let me go with quadratic. Even in exams, if the method is not given, I feel it's better to go with the quadratic equation. Okay, so you'll get two values. Root of 100 is 10. So you'll get 4 plus 10 by 2 or 4 minus 10 by 2. 14 by 2 is 7 and minus 6 by 2 is minus 3. So since age cannot be negative, what is this value? This value is x. What we have taken that as his age. So since age cannot be negative, the value of his Rahman's age now is 7 only. Okay. Yes. In a class test, the sum of Shefali's mark, maths, English 30. Okay. So let she has scored X in maths and has scored Y in English. Okay. This is her maths mark and this is her English mark, and it is mentioned sum, and that sum is equal to 30. Okay. Had she got 2 more in maths, 2 more in maths means 2 marks more in more and 3 marks less in English, the product means multiplication. See, 2 more in maths, 3 less in English, the product would have become 210. So using this we have to frame the quadratic equation. Whenever there are 2 variables, we can't make a quadratic equation, so we have to convert one in other. So that means here if it is y is equal to 30 minus x, put that value 1 in this second equation. This is the second equation. That is for y, here you substitute this value. Why we are substituting? Because everything will become x now. So we can frame a quadratic equation in x. 30 minus 3, then this one. Okay, so now if you are expanding and solving, you are getting minus x square plus 25x minus 1. Just multiply this, expand and solve. Okay, we are getting this one. So if I am taking minus common outside, the signs will change here. Okay, equal to 0. So now go by any of the method, A 1b minus 25 and C 156. So by this method you will get x is equal to minus b 25 plus or minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay. So your value of x will be 26 by 2 or 24 by 2, that is 13 or 12. Okay, so what is x? X marks in max. If marks in max is 13, then marks in, see here, y is equal to 30 minus x. Okay, from 1 first equation, this equation. So x we have found 13. So what will be the value of y? 30 minus 13, 17. If x is 13, if max mark is 13, then her English mark will be 17. If max mark is 12, then her English mark will be 18. Okay, so that's it. Next question is, the diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meter more than the shorter side. Rectangle is there, diagonal. Okay, so diagonal, this one is 60 meter more than the shorter side. So I am just drawing this part. This is a rectangle, this is the diagonal. If this shorter side we have taken as x, the diagonal is 60 more than means plus. If the longer side is 30 more than the shorter side. Okay, this is breadth, shorter side, taken as x. This is length, longer side, taken as, is given as x plus 30 meters more, and diagonal is given 60 meters more. So this is the diagram. Can you understand? So this being a rectangle, this will be 90. When it is 90, what you know, it is nothing but a triangle here. If I am not taking this part, so it is a Pythagoras theorem we can apply. Okay, so x square plus x plus 30 whole square is equal to x plus 60 whole square. So expand all these things, you will get the value of x square to x square plus 60x plus 900, a plus b whole square. Okay, a square plus 2ab plus b square. Here also a plus b whole square, 120x plus 3600. So cancel this x square, take everything one side. Equal to 0. So on solving this, you will get minus 60x minus 2700 equal to 0. Okay, so then now you go by the methods, right? So after any of the method, you can arrive at x is equal to 90 and x is equal to minus 30. Okay, so a is equal to 1, b is equal, this I guess you can do by yourself. C is equal to 2700. Put this all in minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac. So like this you can get the value. So the value of x and x will be 90 and 30. Okay, you can do this by yourself. Yes. Next question, the difference of squares of two numbers. So just understand, difference squares two numbers. So let the number be x and y. Two numbers are there, so x and y. Squares, x square, y square. Difference minus is 180. Okay. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. So this is the larger number because I am subtracting from this. So y is the smaller number. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger. Times means multiplication. 8 times the larger number. Okay. So what will happen if I put this in this? 1, 2. Put 2 in 1. What will happen? X square minus 8x is equal to 180. That's it, simple quadratic. So only here you have to be careful while you are framing the equation. You have to just understand difference, squares, two numbers, 180, 8 times means multiplication. Don't add here. Some students make the mistakes without seeing this properly. Okay, so these things are important. After that, it's just your method, any of the method. So here it's not mentioned by using quadratic or by using any of the thing. So you can do by any of the method. Even factorization you can do if you get in the exams. Okay, so I'll show you by factorization here. Not this method, we'll go by factorization, so it will become a revision. What is factorization method? We have to do a into c. If you have not seen my last video, you can see that 1 into minus 180. Okay, so minus 180. So then you have to find the factor of this. Just for revision, this is not completing in square and quadratic or this in this exercise. Just for a matter of revision, I am giving this. And then you have to frame this in such a way you will get minus 8. On adding you should get minus 8. On multiplying you get minus 180. So which factors we can take? 15, 9, 18. Yes, this and this. So 18 and 10. Okay, so since we need minus 8, we can take minus 18 and 10. Okay, see, you have not seen my previous video, please see that, or else you can't understand this. The factorization process I have explained clearly in 4 steps. Multiply a and c, whatever value you get, you factorize that. From that factors, you find 2 factors in such a way that on adding that, you will get the coefficient of x. Okay, and on multiplying that, you will get this AC. Okay, so in that way, if you are doing, then you can arrive at this. So this should be same. Then we can take it common outside. X plus 10 equal to 0. So x is equal to 18 or x is equal to minus 10. Okay. So these two numbers which we have to find is 10 minus 10 is not possible. Okay. So here, so we are taking only x is equal to 18. What is y? Y square is from 2 equation to y square is 8x. So 8 into 18. $144. So the y value will become 12. So the numbers are 12 and 18. Okay. Next question. A train travels 360 km at a uniform speed. So we don't know the speed. Let the speed be x. Okay, what we know about speed, time, distance. Speed is equal to distance by time. Okay, x is equal to, what is the kilometer? 360 kilometer by time. We don't know the time also. Now, if the speed has been 5 km per hour more, speed is 5 km per hour more. X is the previous speed. Now it is 5 km more. So it is taken x plus y. It would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. Previously the time was t. Now it is 1 hour less. Distance is same. So now you got 2 equations, right? So from the first equation, what is 360 equal to xt? From this equation, 360 is equal to x plus 5 into t minus 1. So we can, this both sides are same. So we can equate this. Okay, so xt is equal to minus x plus 5t minus 5 equal to 0. Now here if two variables are there, then we can't make the quadratic equation. So you have to convert one variable into another. What is t here? T here is 360 by x. I'll substitute this over here. Equal to 0. Okay, so by any of the method we are getting x minus 40 into x plus 45 equal to 0. So x value will be 40 or x value will be minus 45. So what is x here? Speed. Speed cannot be negative. So the speed of the train is the question. It is 40 km per hour. Here you have to solve by any of the method. By any method. Okay. Then you will arrive at value of x is 40. So now the ninth question is, two water taps can fill a tank in 9 3/8 hours. One tank is there, two water taps are there, can fill a tank in, the whole tank will be filled in 9 3/8 hours. The tap of larger diameter, this larger diameter, take 10 or less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Okay. Separately. Suppose if they are filling the tank separately, if smaller tap take x hours, larger tap will take x minus 10 hours. See here. Two water taps, if both are working, it can fill the tank in 9 3/8 hours. The tap of the larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Suppose if this smaller one fills it in x hours, larger one obviously will take less time. It will take 10 hours less. So what is the question here? Find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. If I am using only this tap, how many hours is required? If I am using only this, how many hours is required? Okay, that is the question. Okay. Suppose x hours it fills this fully, x minus 10 it fills this fully. Okay, and if both fills, it is 9 3/8. So what we will take? We will take, suppose in 1 hour. 1 hour. How much this will fill? It will fill 1 by x, and in this will fill 1 by x minus 10, and in 1 hour this will be filled 1 by 9 3/8. Okay, so this plus this will fill this one totally. Getting or not? See here, if a tap suppose is here, I can fill this in 5 hours. Suppose a tap something is there, so in 1 hour how much I will fill? 1/5. 5 hours I am filling fully, then it means 1 hour I will fill only 1/5. Here also in x hours I am filling fully, then it can fill in 1 by x hours. And if it is filling in x minus 10 hours, then in 1 hour it will fill 1 by x minus 8. This two totally will fill this whole in 1 by 9 by 3/8 hours. Total is 9 3/8 hours. So that means for 1 hour it will fill this much. So solve this, you will get the equation. 8 by 75. So take LCM. Equation forming is more important. This solution solving you can do very well. So how we are doing, you just understand that one, that part. If you can't understand, you can comment. Cross multiply. I'm bringing this to on the other side. Okay, so after this, any of the method. So I have done factorization. Okay, so I'm getting factors of 25, 25 and 15, 115. You can solve this further. 4x square minus cut by 2. 375 equal to 0. Okay, so then by taking the factors, you are getting, so solving this, you will get x is equal to 15 by 4 or x is equal to 25. Okay, so what is x? X is smaller tab. Smaller tab, so from smaller tab, larger tab take 10 hours less. If x is 25, larger tab will be 15. Okay, so here 15 by 4, how much you are getting x value? It will be in some 7 point, sorry, 3 point 3.7 something. Okay, so if I am taking 15 by 7, it is totally 3.7 only. If the smaller tab can fill in 3.7, how come this will fill in 10 hours less? It will become negative. Getting or not? See, if I can fill by the smaller tab in suppose 4 hours, then this should be less, 10 hours less. So 4 minus 10, it will become minus 6. So which is not possible. So this value is not possible. So x value should be 25 hours. So that this will be 25 minus 10, 15 hours. Okay, that is possible. So the value of x is 25. Okay. Next question is, a Bangalore express train takes 1 hour less than the passenger train to travel. It is almost same sum. Just see here. Speed is equal to distance by time. So there are two types of trains. One is express and passenger train. And the distance is given as 132 kilometer. Here, express train travels 1 hour less. If the passenger train is speed is x, this will take x minus 1. Okay. Oh, now here, if the average speed of the express train is 11 kilometer per hour, which is express train here, more than the of a passenger train, 11 kilometer per hour more than that of the passenger train. This is time. S. See here, this is first equation, this is second equation. Let us write here. Let the speed of, for every sum you have to write this. I have not written, but you understand and write this. Let speed of passenger train be x. So express train speed will be, what is given, 11 kilometer per hour more than the passenger train. So this will become 11. Okay. So this will become x plus 11. Okay. The passenger speed of the passenger train, I have taken it as x. So it is given the express train speed will be 11 more than that of a passenger train. So this speed will be 11, x plus 11. So here it is x, here it is x plus 11. Distance is same, 130 kilometer in both. And then what is given? Express train take 1 hour less than the passenger train time. Okay. So here if it is t, then it will become t minus 1. Okay. So from first equation 132 is equal to, this is same as our previous sum. You can do by yourself also. Here first equation, and here also we will keep 132 on one side. This is the second equation. So since this side is same, we can equate the right hand side. So x plus 11 into t minus 1 equal to xt. Just expand. Xt will get cancelled. So again here two variables are there. You have to convert one variable into another. So I can get t is equal to what? 132 by x in this equation. So I can substitute this 132 by x over here equal to 0. Okay. So now that is nothing but the same question. Here on expansion you will get 1452. Okay, so x square, if I take minus common outside, this 2 will become positive and this will become negative. Okay, so any of the method you are arriving at a1, b11, c minus 1452. Solve this and you will arrive at this answer minus 44 and 33. So obviously speed cannot be negative, so speed should be 33. The speed of the passenger train is 33 kilometer per hour. We have to write this with the unit. And so if that is the case, what is the speed of the express train? 33 plus 11, that is 44 kilometer per hour. You have to write the statements at the end of that. You have to write solution, and the speed of the passenger train is this and the speed of the express train is this. Like that you have to complete. Okay. So the last question, sum of areas of two squares, 1 square and 2 square. So the area of the two squares is this one. If the difference of the perimeters is this one, then what is the sides of the two squares? Okay, so two squares are there. Suppose if I take the side of this is x and side of this is y. Sum of area, first area is x square, sum, second area is y square equal to 468. Okay, so if the perimeter is 4x minus 4y equal to 24. Okay, both the equations are given. So with two variables we cannot solve and get what? Quadratic equation. So you have to convert one variable into another variable. Suppose if I am taking x is equal to 6 plus y here. Okay, so any of the thing you can change. So I will put this over in the first equation. So x square, sorry, for x what I have to substitute? 6 plus y. So 6 plus y whole square plus y square equal to 468. So expand this. 2y square. It's not required, it should be in x only. So it can be in any variable. Here we are getting in y square plus 12y minus 216 equal to 0. So you can cancel this. Minus 36 minus 468 equal to 0, like this you will get. So you can cancel this y square plus 6y by 2. Okay. So like this if you cancel, you will get y square plus 6y minus 216. This is plus, okay, equal to 0. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to 6 and c is equal to minus 216. So you can use the formula minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac So like this you will get, and finally the answer you will get will be y is equal to 12 and minus 18. So minus 18 possible. What is y? Side. So side cannot be negative. So the value of y will be 12 and the value of x will be 6 plus y from here. 6 plus y, so 18. So the sides of one of the square is 12 and the other one is 18. That's the answer. Okay. So thank you.